kept burning and burning and burning and burning and burning.
Chaos on North Collington Avenue.
You know if anybody in there?
The flames spread like wildfire down the city block.
Blazing. I ain't never seen so much fire in my life.
I hope there's not nobody in there.
Crackling sound like water.
From David Hopp's home to his next-door neighbors.
Where were you when it started?
I was downtown.
James Ford survived Vietnam. Now he hopes his house will survive this.
Just stay right here. I'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
Oh, there ain't nothing damage in my house.
Did Mary set the fire?
Residents scramble to escape, including 93-year-old Earl.
Smell the smoke. I smelled it.
We got out, so thank God no one got hurt.
Stay out of the rear of 720.
720 is Ford's home.
There's probably bed upstairs.
Shoot up for fuel cell operation.
In the heat, firefighters battle the flames.
A big old mushroom cloud of smoke, like boom.
Finally, some good news.
The fire is under control.
7 homes are affected.
She was back in the back.
Mr. Ford lost it all, but wants one thing.
I cherish the flag. I cherish it.
First responders are quick to respond to Ford's request.
Just want to extend out my appreciation for the service that he provided to our country.
Yeah, it's a little distorted.
Gets a little wet, but
that's right.
He gets his red, white, and blue back. For that, he counts his blessings.
My pride and joy.
In East Baltimore.
Thank God with the man upstairs, the Lord.
Kathleen Cairns, Fox 45, News at 10.
There's a lot of water here, a lot of water. Oh, the police go out, they're going around, making sure everybody's safe.
Drops down right here.
It looks like a river.
The storm came through here, and we came down about 2 hours ago, and the whole thing is flooded out.
We've been in business about 20-some years.
It's my mom's business.
This is where my daughter works. This is her place. It looks like we got a lot of work to do.
Oh my God. Them things were on the, oh Jesus.
Well, it had to happen sooner or later. This is about the 3rd time this has happened.
Oh my God.
It looks like a hell of a mess. That's what it looks like. The water just started rises from the creek over there and the creek on this side, and, messed everything up.
We're going to try to get this box truck out of here before it rains again and maybe fills back up again. Good. We can drive it out now. We can salvage that. I've got a pickup truck over there. Well, maybe we don't have it.
It's a mess.
Back in the warehouse, it got to be about 4 feet.
It was like this once before, and it's going to take a long time to clean it up again.
Who knows what they're going to do?
Saturday we were locked in. Sunday we were locked in. I guess today is Monday, isn't it?
3 days is long enough.
We have got 38 inches here, you know.
Sometimes it takes a crisis to bring a community together.
Winter's Lane. And I guess they want to keep it that way.
The 30 families that reside on this side street,
as you can see right here, all of this is a big chunk of ice now.
have not seen a county plow.
We're getting a little cabin fever. It's nuts.
Armed with tools from their own garages,
I'm just doing about 4 inches at a time.
residents tackle the open road to dig themselves out.
The county has done absolutely nothing here.
I think the county forgot about this whole area. Oh, the postman just came by and
put the mail in the mailbox and
dropped off what mail he could here. But all the people at the top of the hill, no mail at all.
There are some deliveries.
They're not.
Neighbors try to help whatever way they can.
Yeah, want one?
And just when it seems their prayers are answered,
Let's see what they're going to plow.
the driver opts for another side street.
Just one snow plow would have made all the difference in the world.
Well, we're working down. I live right down the street. Mine ain't done either.
While he pleads for
We're
patience,
getting there. That's what I said. You know, takes time.
If a snowplow comes, I'll be dancing in the street.
But Winters Lane residents won't wait any longer. In Howard County.
What happened to the community effort?
I'm lazy.
Somebody's got to do it.
Kathleen Cairns, Fox 45.
And they just keep on going.
News at 10.
Screw the community.
It's kind of like being caught between a rock and a hard place.
El Mayor is in a tough situation.
If I was the mayor for the day.
If I was the mayor, trying to balance the budget at the best way I know how.
You pretty much came mayor at a bad time.
B5.
Just take your mind off politics.
I-24.
Yeah, we play bingo every week. I-28.
5, police chief raises alarms for city safety. They cut everything for everybody else and don't cut their own.
B8. How many times a year they got to cut? Because they just did a lot of cutting last year.
063.
Cutting the polices and the fires is not a good start. N34.
Start cutting them budgets at City Hall. That's where they get the fat checks at.
B11. They talk about a little everything.
I-23.
No. 23 ain't been called.
When we eating pork and beans, they eating steak and everything else but. I ain't playing no guessing games. I'm not talking about no hearsay or nothing I read. I'm talking about what Ernestine knows. Because I work for the city. And guess what? I work there at City Hall. It's the same soup, just different dishes.
B2.
No. N41, G47, and 072.
That is good.
Yeah!
Iris Braxton is the winner of the gift.
Got something for my $2.
I wouldn't like to be a mayor for a day.
But it don't stop me from coming to bingo.
Well, I think she's doing the best she can.
She's just trying to make the best of a bad situation.
We have to lift our government leaders in prayer, and hopefully that they will make the right decision the best way that they know how.
Our prayers and thoughts will carry you through these days.
For most middle schoolers,
It's so sweet.
their world revolves around their classroom.
Hard to imagine that an earthquake of that magnitude would hit such a small island.
But Sacred Heart students are finding geography
Right here.
can sometimes be measured
It's so small.
Not just the first earthquake, but an aftershock happens.
by the size of their own hearts.
Even like small things can help, like collecting shoes, collecting water.
Here we have pairs of kids' shoes.
It was 12-year-old Raquel's idea,
These are a pair of Converse.
fueled by the disturbing disaster images.
It made me hurt too, even though I didn't experience the earthquake. It must be very difficult for them walking without shoes.
From students,
We're doing it for them.
to philanthropists.
I think it's really helpful for the children in Haiti.
They donated their own shoes.
I think it's great, like how everyone's helping out.
This is Mrs. Negri. Mrs. Negri has family in Haiti. Mrs. Negri is from Haiti.
A church parishioner stops by.
We have our family home, which no longer exists. Our church no longer exists. The church in which I was baptized, Sacred Heart, no longer exists. In which I made my first communion, no longer exists. The school I attended no longer exists.
Gina lost friends and relatives.
In my native language, merci. Merci to all of you.
They're so strong. I have no idea what they're doing.
I bet it's hard for them because they have no shoes on and they're stepping over rubble and everything.
The heavy boxes will load up on the hand truck.
The next step?
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Over 2,000 shoes is just amazing.
Thank you.
And so begins their 2,000-mile journey.
It was kind of heavy. We're not too big and we're not too tough, but when we work together, we've got the right stuff. Thank you.
It's most meaningful for Gina. Saving souls.
I will tell them.
With souls.
I think that's the last one.
It's like huge.
You know, you have 2 or 3 little girls that were able to bring an entire community together is awe-inspiring.
In Baltimore County.
High five.
Kathleen Cairns.
Back to work, go.
Fox 45, News at 10.
Like nature's yellow brick road, made of petals.
The sunflowers.
It kind of beckons you, I think, with its softness.
If you're looking to cleanse the soul from the stresses of daily life,
Like easily 5 inches across.
there's a 75-acre field in Harford County providing a vibrant golden tonic for the spirit.
Just thought we'd get up early and get some great pictures.
Dozens of photographers and gawkers race to beat the sunrise to the Clear Meadow Farm.
You can see how it's just warming and swooping over the whole field.
It's like an event. It's a tourist event. Amelia, look at Daddy.
Thank you. Thank you. She won't be 5 months ever again, and great photo opportunity.
So you don't see something like this every day, so. She's eating it.
This vast ocean of gold is slowly becoming a living, breathing masterpiece.
Of all the crops to plant, why sunflowers?
Now these are the sunflower seeds actually inside here.
Farmer Zach Rose will soon harvest the seeds from these sunflowers for bird feed.
That's what your birds are going to eat.
Rose estimates a yield of about 80,000 pounds of sunflower seeds from this majestic landscape.
It's nice to, you know, be on the good end of things for a change.
But even this hardened farmer knows there's something spellbinding about being here.
Neat to see a large area that's all yellow, so it's definitely, I guess you could say, breathtaking.
It's just so amazing.
Hey, Arden, look at Daddy.
Families come in droves.
We stopped by here the other day, and there were about 5 different families out here taking pictures. So it's become quite a local attraction.
How far does it go? Come on. I don't know, but it's like the Wizard of Oz. Hey, wait. Abby, come back.
My father told us about it.
I don't think I've ever seen so many sunflowers, let alone one.
He's like, you have to take the kids to come up here and see this.
Whoa, look at that big fat one.
Zach Rose's golden crop will hopefully yield good things in the coming months for his farm.
3601.
His sunflowers are already shining bright on another farm just across the road.
We're shined on.
We've been getting really busy because of the fields out there.
Gonna help you, hon.
It makes things much more bearable.
Well, I sit here and watch everybody during the day. They want to get on as high as they can to see what they can see. We even had one lady want to crawl on top of our Coca-Cola delivery truck and take pictures. They really want that picture, the perfect one.
That's beautiful. Oh, very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I've been all over the world, yeah. Never seen anything like this. No.
Some of the meetings come about perhaps by chance.
I told him, get in the car, we're going on an adventure.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm ready for anything now.
It's how 93-year-old Joe Najatic
I'm ready for anything, Darren.
found this delightful end-of-summer spectacle.
And he said, don't tell me what it is. Surprise me.
Look at the bees in there.
By Thanksgiving, these flowers will have lost their brilliance for the fall harvest. Zach Rose is already planning on more sunflowers for next year.
We'll grow some more and maybe try to make it more friendly for the public to come.
That's an impossibility.
You actually forget everything when you're out here.
Given the warm, inviting faces
Amidst these pieces of golden glory.
on the millions of flowers
That's what I call it. Golden glory.
already gracing this heavenly plot of land.
Celebrates Maryland, that's what I like about it.
When you leave here, you just feel really good about everything.
People identify Baltimore with this tower. Even if they don't know the name, they know the clock tower.
I think this is such a neat endeavor.
Today is all about just getting the hands back on. All right, Charles, go up.
Most of our projects are pretty unique, but this is definitely different.
My name is Leif Cogswell. I'm owner of Peak Window Cleaning. This thing's been not functional for several years.
I think it's extremely exciting and very nerve-wracking.
For some reason it wants to spin. I don't know why, but I can't get it to stabilize.
Pretty impressive, I must say. Wouldn't want to be the guy in the cart, though. It looks a little scary up there.
It is hard to watch. But Leaf is doing very well, going up slowly.
Got it, Ado? I think it's the largest clock face in North America. I think it's even bigger than Big Ben from what I understand, so this is pretty exciting. People used to call from Camden Yards during the games and call up and tell them that the clock wasn't functional, and so at least that aspect of it will be taken care of.
Hey, Leaf, how is the view from up there?
It's gorgeous. Best view in town.
Leaf's out there dangling around.
We've got a pulley system with these ropes.
Enjoying the scenery, trying to keep from smashing through the window.
If you make a mistake, it's kind of an all or nothing situation, yeah.
It's generally what he does every day, so he's kind of, pretty... Hold on a second, Leaf. Hey.
I hope they're not coming for him.
Oh, Jesus. Lock it off. It's kind of precision work, and the basket is not exactly it kind of shakes around a bit. A little bit more.
I wouldn't say nuts. I would say he's very skilled.
Take it out. Pull it.
The true excitement is when the hands of time will be brought out and they'll be put in place.
What do you think ETA is, guys?
It's good.
I am so happy to see both hands of time back where they should be.
We on all the way?
We got it on like clockwork.
It was exciting. A really good time. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, he took the elevator down. I guess he's had enough of that for today.
Yes, down the elevator. Let gravity do the work.
1, 2, 3.
For a 5-year-old,
That's the chocolate fairy. That's another fairy in the that bubble. Here's a butterfly inside the bubble. Oh, I even have one fairy there.
this fantasy world is a good distraction,
And there's another bluebird up there.
away from the fears often found in Serena's real life.
I forget, Mommy. Cancer.
Neuroblastoma, which it starts out as a hard tumor in the adrenal gland and it travels through the nerves. That's where she had to get her chemotherapy.
The Serena fairy.
This room is her refuge.
But I used to have curly hair just like that, but my hair came off on the hospital pillow.
Now she's pretty much recovering from all the damage that has been done from the treatment. She has heart damage and kidney damage.
And today they celebrate.
It's a special occasion. Mother's Day.
Uh-huh. My girl.
With Ma and Grandma.
How exciting.
The 3 generations travel in first class.
I'll go in the middle.
First to lunch.
Hi there, my name is Judy.
What do you think of the sparkly one?
Try that.
So what's your name? Serena.
Then for some pampering.
Serena.
The Casey Cares Foundation organized the day.
I mean, we would never be able to afford all this at all.
And the donations.
So it's just great.
We can just give them an hour or two of a little bit of happiness, a breath of fresh air, gladly. And to feel pretty and to get a big girl pedicure. Yeah, I think it would be awesome.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's a time to create new positive memories.
For people to reach out and do something like this, it's really special. So it's been nice.
They are gorgeous little nails.
Yeah, that's right.
And the cool toenails. You got to show there's a little rhinestone in there too. Oh, I love it.
A fairy tale ending to a Mother's Day celebration.
This is our fairy princess.
In Baltimore.
Mommy.
I know, you're embarrassed when I say that.
Kathleen Cairns, Fox 45, News at 10.
Oh, welcome to Camden Yards.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can't hack. It's early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Sheet 10, 11, 12, follow me.
It's another laid-back night at Orioles Park.
You got company, guys.
Baseball's iconic stadium.
And I might add, these are the best seats in the best ballpark on this planet.
And tonight, there's magic.
Hi, folks. How you doing? My name's Charlie Zill. I'm the usher here in your section.
Even before the first pitch.
I'm going to do a little Oriole magic for you. You like magic? Now watch. Hold that in your hand, Corey. Now catch the sugar. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. And the sugar is gone.
That ground ball's a hopper. Oh!
This has been a season of struggle. The O's have the worst record in baseball right now.
They need work. They really do.
Marlin to bat.
And somehow the hits
And he hits it.
just keep coming.
And it's a 4-run inning for the Marlins.
So fans turn to the stands for satisfaction.
How about I make it come back? Make it come back? Would that be magical? Okay, here we go. No sugar, right?
And that's where Charlie's sideshow is a hit.
He really thinks he's coming back. And there's the sugar.
So where did it go?
I'm doing a little magic. Why are you waiting for the game to start?
He's infectious.
Oh, look at that. I'm shaking his hand.
He's really an entertainer
Watch out for foul balls.
and been an usher.
Okay. Foul balls, foul odors, foul language, and foul jokes. Enjoy the game now, folks.
Charlie has been an usher for 15 years.
It's a dream come true to actually work here.
A fan more than 40.
The Orioles, it's hard to explain.
He puts his whole heart into it.
It's good medicine, excuse me. It's good medicine for me to be here.
But recently, Charlie was hit by a curveball he never saw coming.
It's a non-small cell cancer, lung cancer. And I have both lungs, and non-operable, and I never smoked a day in my life.
He still comes, and he acts like every game's the last one.
First class up here, first class. And you know to watch out for foul balls.
We'll try.
Charlie wouldn't dream of quitting his dream job just yet.
Emotionally, it affects me, because I like to see people come here and leave happy. It hits me here, and like I said, it helps my cancer. And that's why I do it.
It's very, very emotional sometimes.
Hopefully you have a special night tonight. Enjoy the game.
Fans would surely miss him.
It makes you feel like you're part of the team.
Now, this is going to take a little doings.
And they would miss the show.
Billy Bob too.
It remains a 2-run difference, 7th inning stretch time, brought to you by Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey.
Is he got a night, Joe?
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can't hack. Early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh, I love him. Oh, I love the country boy. I love him.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
A 7th inning stretch that's become a tradition.
Pull out the fiddle and rosin up the bow.
The song's been played since 1975, a Baltimore battle cry of sorts. That's become so popular, the team paid tribute to him after he was diagnosed, shining a spotlight on a shtick that's stuck all these years.
I got it. What's up? Oh, we got us through.
Charlie hopes no matter what, the tradition will live on well into the future.
Either I'm here or gone, you know. I like to see it continue.
Thank God I'm a country boy, yeah!
But he has one more wish.
I'd like to see the Orioles make it to the World Series.
And then an error, another error.
Unlikely.
Hit it over yonder!
But then again, anything's possible.
Howdy, cousin.
With a little magic.
We made the fans happy, that's all counts. You know, the show must go on. Yeah, that is. We gotta make everybody happy.
Thank God I'm a country boy, yeah!
Melinda Roeder.
Let's go O's!
Fox 45, News at 10.
On Rue L'Entremont, a neighborhood still navigating the chaos after the quake. This is Saint Francois de Sales.
And after the house collapsed on them.
The oldest hospital in Port-au-Prince.
So it just did like a pancake, like a lot of these buildings did.
Most of it is now gone.
Around 150 people that were in that building when the earthquake happened at 5 p.m. So they're still there.
There was a place where I took a shower, and they told me that there might still be some bodies inside.
Still, every morning, hundreds of people line up.
You're seeing the worst of the worst.
Okay. Waiting for help.
Another day at work.
to arrive.
When did she get stuck? 17 years ago?
Since 2 weeks after the earthquake,
Her arm works okay?
Tibial fracture.
medical teams from the University of Maryland and shock trauma have shown up
Humerus that's fixed now.
every morning,
And she's using crutches.
bringing some of the best training in the world
Going to the OR tomorrow.
Like that?
Infection of the lateral incision.
to the people who need it most. Practicing medicine in the most primitive conditions.
She was using the pole yesterday.
Okay.
It's a valuable lesson for them and a valuable reminder
Beaucoup de douleur, hein?
for me that the most powerful tools that you have are your eyes
On which leg?
and your ears
No x-rays yesterday.
and your fingers.
Pour la marche.
A T3 or a T4 and a TSH should. The power of clinical medicine, taking a history.
When shock trauma physician-in-chief Dr. Thomas Scalea put out the call for help,
We have a list of 200 and something nurses and techs and doctors that want to come. This would, that's one of my patients from before. To go say hi to her.
so far the doctors here have treated more than 1,000 patients. People like Anna Pierre.
She was suffering terribly, suffering terribly.
Mimose and Joseph Jaffrod traveled from Columbia, Maryland to help Mimose's mother. Gangrene in her leg threatened her life.
You know, if this team wasn't here, by now I was not going to have my mom.
Probably within 2 or 3 days she would have died of sepsis or septic shock infection.
She's 97 years old.
I mean, 97 in a country where the life expectancy is about 60.
Haitian people are tough.
Tough enough that this mother of 12 slept on a soccer field in the rain for 2 nights after the earthquake.
Last night I slept over there.
So I slept 2 hours.
Why Joseph and Mimose don't complain about sleeping here.
So this is my bed. The idea.
While doctors here aren't seeing as many trauma cases as they did right after the earthquake, now they're seeing the complications, the infections, and a lot of people who were very sick long before the earthquake hit.
This is a lady who had an ulcer on her right lower extremity for about 30 years. And when we first saw her, it was necrotic and had maggots on it.
So what day are we today?
While teams of doctors from around the world have already pulled out,
The pink scrubs have come, they got here on day one, and they've stayed. This isn't the shock trauma center by any stretch of the imagination, but it's the same spirit that we have in Baltimore.
See you later.
and today, a chance to heal the spirit, too.
The kids especially needed it. Well, everybody needed it, even us maybe.
There is no reason to laugh, but now you almost forget.
Mimose, a University of Maryland graduate, always knew shock trauma was there to help on the home front, but never imagined the angels in pink would be there.
They saved my mother's life, thank God.
Some 1,400 miles away.
And we're doing the best we can to help a whole bunch of people who don't have anybody else to help them right now. This is kind of what doctoring is supposed to be like.